Hello, good morning students of class 6. Hope you have completed all your work of unit 3, that is worksheets and classwork in time. Now today we would start with the unit 4, sorting materials into groups. By the end of the lesson you will be able to understand these topics, which are the different types of objects around us, different types of properties of materials like appearance, hardness, soluble and insoluble, some materials float and some materials sink, and transparency. Objects, we would start with the first topic, object around us. When we look around, we find ourselves surrounded by a number of objects. Some of these objects are made from number of different materials, while others are made using the same material. For example, see this figure. Both desk and chair are made from wood, while pen and dustbins are made from plastic. All these objects have different shapes. See this figure, they are having different shapes, they are having different colors, and they are having different uses. The material from which an object is made depends on its properties. So next topic is properties of materials. Have you ever wondered why a tumbler is not made up of a piece of cloth? See this figure. We generally use a tumbler to keep a liquid. Therefore, it would not be silly if we were to make a tumbler out of cloth. What we need for a tumbler is glass, plastic, metal, or any such material that will hold the water. Similarly, it would not be wise to use paper-like materials for cooking vessels. We choose a material, therefore we can say that we choose a material to make an object depending on its properties and the purpose for which the object is used. So we would study each of the properties in detail. First property is appearance. So materials usually look different from each other. Suppose wood is looking different, iron is looking different, they are having different appearance. Wood looks very different from iron. Iron appears different from other metals like copper and we can say that aluminium. At the same time, there may be some similarities between iron, copper and aluminium that are not in wood. Second property is hardness. So when you press different materials with your hands, some of them may be hard to compress, while others can be easily compressed. Materials which can be compressed or scratched easily are called soft, while some other materials which are difficult to compress are called hard. For example, cotton or sponge is soft, while iron, when you press with your hand, it is hard. So second property is hardness. Some different materials, when you press with your hand, some of them will easily compress like cotton, and others like iron, aluminium, they are difficult to compress. So we can say that they are hard. So we have learned the two properties, appearance and hardness. In the next part, we would study the other different properties of materials. You have to read from the textbook up to hardness.